Not sure which one this is on, so let's find out. Shows I'm live. Good, that sound should be working. Yep. Could be working. Okay. So, Partridge, if you're in here, I'm gonna leave this like this for now. Partridge or anybody else, if you want to join in and chat. I just brought this up because he was asking me to show the reveal for the other dragon egg. This is one that I printed. This is a glow in the dark. Oops, let's go. Happens to work very well with blacklight. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see with that. Hold on a second. Let's sit that next to it and let it charge it up in a way. 1 second. Hey, Partridge, the link's in there if you want to click it. What's weird is I can see through the layers. I just... I'm going to turn off, minimize this screen because it's pulling all kinds of light at me. See how bright that is? If I recharge it up a little bit. Looks like I'm holding a big beam of light. Unfortunately, my monitor is trying to light it up. So you're getting a lot of light off of the It just looks like a big beam of light in my hands. I love it. But anyway, let me drag this back over. Hi, John. Blacklight. It's both. It lights up and then it charges up with blacklight very quick. All glow in the dark is obviously UV reactive, UV. So it's a quick way to charge it up. Same with the glow in the dark featals and all that. Hold on 1 second. Every time I turn off my camera, my microphone's still going. So, well, this is not the lime green. This is the glow in the dark. There's the lime green. Huge difference. You can definitely see a lot more detail on the lime green than this one because it's so white. It's kind of washed out. I knew the lime green would look really nice. Hey, Money Maniacs, what's happening? It's lots of detail. The bottom is just, not the prettiest thing, but it's made so that it can sit. So that's that. What else did I print? AG Price asked me to fix one of his keychain ideas, so I fixed it for him. I gotta print one more. This was just a test to make sure that the print took. Get out closer. The cute little dinosaur thing that's kind of fun. So if you're looking for these, go to AG Price. He'll have the ability to print those out for you, I think, here pretty soon. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, you can't. Oh, can you see this? Well, no, you can't.
Howdy.
Hey, what's going on? Can you see that right there? Right at the tip of my finger?
Yep.
So I made a stupid mistake earlier.
What's that?
Hold on, let me find it. I was so mad when I did it. I was just like, I think I threw it out in the other one. So I'm sitting there looking at it. I had started the print before. You sent the email. I did get that. I got to go over it, though. I saw that I got your email, by the way, John. I'm going to turn my camera off for a minute. Get it up to the other trash.
Hey, John Ruck. How's it going? Money Maniacs, how's it going?
So I got this far, and then I made the stupidest mistake I could ever make. So I made it that far.
What'd you make for a mistake?
I thought this part here, I'm going to go full screen real quick. Hold on. I guess that's good.
Is that with the extended?
That's the shovel, but that's the head of the shovel. I thought it was the part that stuck up and it fell over.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I'm like, oh my God, it broke off. Cancel. And then I was like, oh my God, it was this dude. It's the part that's
no.
head of the shovel. So I wasted all that material.
Oh man.
So
the shovel came out great on the other one. I love the shovel part. Honestly, I'm glad we did that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send this to you anyway. I was gonna throw it out, but you can just be like, yeah, this is what it looks like when it's not finished, or
Well, what I can do is when I do the mail call, I'll do this is in stages. If you guys haven't already watched them, it starts as nothing, turns into this, then it's this, then it's that.
Yeah. So right now, let me bring that back up. Right
now, that's with the coins readjusted so that you can put the 1 ouncers in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where they're spread out, and now they fit perfectly.
Oh, awesome!
But you cannot put. Hold on, I gotta run and get this real quick.
Yep.
Sorry, I keep turning off the camera, but I can't. Okay, so this is the three spaced out perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm bending it, but when it's flat, so they sit perfectly, and there's like almost a millimeter, if not just touching, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't put one of these in. See the extra space from the black.
So you're talking about the
oh, maybe one of them.
Are you talking about the plastic things?
No, see the black mush in there?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yep. This whole capsule is about a couple millimeters, about 5 millimeters wider on both sides. So it's bigger.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So some capsules will fit, other ones will be a little too big.
See how much bigger it is?
Yep.
I
got you.
So
okay.
You can fit 3 of these.
Yep.
Not 3 of these.
Not the 3 that have the extra one in there.
I may update that file so that it'll hold 3 of these.
Yeah.
It's technically it will fit in there. Hold on, let me see
if it'll hold it with a regular capsule,
it'll technically
have 3 at the right time, I'm good with that, because worst comes to worst, like I said, if I have to, it'll
technically hold it in there. As you can see, it's sitting in there.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, okay. So actually this works out perfect, because in the middle it won't fit. somehow
Okay.
I had the right one just a little further over than the other
Yep.
two.
Yep.
So you can actually fit.
So your
one.
larger one would have to go to your right.
Yeah, so you technically could fit in there. It's just not all the way down. See how I just popped that out?
Yeah.
But it would sit in there. So, I mean, if you have one that you just have to have in here,
Oh well.
I just transferred this file right on there. So,
Yeah.
when
Worst
it's
comes
done-
to worst, if I've got to take them out of their capsules, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? But
well, at that point, you can fit two
right.
thickness wise.
Yeah.
There.
Well, the good thing about that is even with one, it'll just give it a little backing. You know, like it'll tilt back just slightly.
Hold on. Too much.
Too much.
Yeah, it almost falls out.
Oh, okay. I
So-
still have the little blue things that you made too. So worst comes to worst, I could always put one of those in
Maybe.
to adjust. You know what it'll hold.
Yeah, because it's technically meant to hold something, either the width of 2 coins or the width of that.
Gotcha.
Going to log off and drive home. Just got done with work. Do not want to stay here for free. LOL. Be back in 20 minutes. Okay.
I can't wait to see the difference in the skulls. Honestly, that's like I'm probably most excited about that, just because the one you gave me was awesome. The skulls, I was so impressed. I can't even tell you. So to make them just a tiny bit bigger, I feel like holy crap, that might make all the difference too. That might just be awesome. Hey, Muscle Shell.
Hey, Muscle Shell. After I printed this one, see the difference in the detail? Like it's
Wow.
Like, I mean, it
Gives you more shadow.
Well, you can see the detail better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one washes out.
Yeah, gives you the contrast. That
I
green one's
really close for you to see it.
Yeah.
You know, in real life, I can see it.
Yeah.
This, I don't have to like squint my eyes.
No,
So
I like
I
it.
was like, I'm gonna put it in lime green because that would be cool. Now I gotta find colors. I have. Haven't I done it yet?
Have you figured out a way to make the top come off?
Not yet. I haven't
No, okay.
farted around with the file.
Yeah. That I think is good. That right there, I think is going to be key with that. I mean, you don't all have to have them do that.
See, I need a
Hoping
CAD
is someone
software
could
to
have
be
a
able to
couple.
do that. I need CAD software to be able to copy this in and
Yep.
then cut the. Because I don't know if I want it to be zigzagged.
Right.
I might actually make it random, as if an egg, how it normally cracks.
Okay,
Not that random. It would just be random around it.
Mhm.
It would only fit one way.
Yeah.
But it depends. I don't know how I'm feeling. I might make one where right like this layer right in the center, it goes up and down and up and down, and it pulls open perfectly. I might do that. I might do one where it's 2 pieces, or it's in 2 pieces, and it's just like an actual dragon cracked out of it or something. I might even just crack the top off and just leave it. Make one where it just doesn't have a top.
Yep.
I could easily take the top off.
Now, I'm
what
trying to remember, is that hollow in the middle, or does that go through all the way?
If you look at this one, you can. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do because I don't. Hold on.
Yep.
Right. Like you can see the layers in there. It's not 100%.
I wasn't sure if it was like an inch thick, you know what I mean, or and then it just built up around, or I couldn't remember when you printed that one. I'm trying to remember.
$1,000 phone throwing it on the ground. Hold on one second. See. I don't know how much you can see. Yeah.
Well, right there. Yep. Right there when you just had it. Yep.
You can see the layers in there.
Yep. Okay.
Like you can see that line, the two, now you see the layers.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're very spaced out.
Yeah.
Like you can see how they're trying that there. See the butterfly, basically the crisscross. That's how they're going. It's going like this, back and forth.
Okay.
But I put 5% inlay, so it's doing big triangles, not little ones.
Right.
I'm
assuming that uses way less.
Both of these have 5. Yeah, so it uses way less. I mean, it cuts the time down by hours.
Oh, awesome.
If not days.
I wondered when you said that you were doing that. I thought I'm trying to remember how long it took them to do the last egg, and I'm like, I swear it took a while.
hold on. Let me do this. Let me turn this.
I still haven't brought my computer in yet to have it done. I flipped out on Dell. So now they're sending me someone to my house to pick up my computer to fix whatever's wrong with it, to like put a new part in it. Because they tried charging me $90 and said it was a software problem. And I said, well, according to Google, it's the RAM. RAM isn't software. RAM is hardware. So I kind of flipped on them a little bit, and so they're going to go do that. But then my father says to me, no, don't do that. Go to Best Buy. That's where I bought it. He goes, go to Best Buy, bring it there, and they'll have the Geek Squad do it, and it won't cost you anything. You have a year warranty. And I'm like, oh. So now I've got the Dell guys trying to make up for, whatever. And I'm not sure who to give it to at this point. I think I should probably do it, my father said, since he bought it. But I don't know, though, what the best way to go about doing it is. And to be honest, I'd almost like to bring it out there and see. I'm really debating. I don't like the way Dell treated it, to be honest. I'd just as soon go with a different company. I wasn't happy with that.
See, I like you're talking to someone who's a huge build your own fan.
Yeah. This was purely because my father gave this to me for Christmas. Otherwise, I have in my storage unit an old computer that I built.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
how old are we talking?
We're talking old. I mean, I was working in an office. God, we're talking. Hold on, I can tell you. How old?
Wait. I mean,
well, let's put it this way: it was running Windows.
48.
It was running Windows XP Professional.
Okay, so around.
It was a while ago.
Around 99.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, 99, 2000. Yeah, it was an office computer. I just put extra memory. I put a DVD burner. I put I just loaded it to the max of whatever it would handle. And it did pretty well, but the video card, it just never, no matter what I did, I could watch video on small. If I had it like, quarter the size of the screen, I could watch movies all day long. I could do whatever I wanted, no problem. As soon as I went to make full screen, whatever it was just couldn't keep up with it. And that thing is literally, I just went to my storage unit today for the first time in months. And that old computer is literally sitting there. The only reason I didn't throw it is I think I had, I don't even know how many days of music, on that computer. And so I wanted to at least plug it in and try to get all my Grateful Dead and different things and put them all on, at least something, a hard drive or something.
Let me know. Take a picture of the motherboard or take a picture of the motherboard and send me a picture of it.
All right.
Because I can tell you if I happen to have a video card that might upgrade it a bit.
This thing is so old that I don't even know that I would. I feel like what I'm looking to do is with my other laptop, I wouldn't even be against having a desktop. Not at all. My dad, when I said I wanted an all-in-one, he saw the 2-in-1 and assumed that's what I meant. I really didn't want another laptop because I already have a small little, Chromebook. And to be honest, I want to be able to plug more into it and I want power there. So I know you can add more to things if it's a, different unit. And I just thought, well, I wonder if I go there and get something not as name brand, or they had one called started with an L.
Lenovo.
Yeah. Thank you. They had a few of those that were like, they offered like just almost the same thing that was in the Dell and the HP, just not name brand. You know what I mean? And I thought, I wonder what I could get for power to come out of something like that and then be able to add to it whatever I want. I'd like to be able to have my screen mounted on the wall. I'd like to be able to mount one of my 40-inch TVs on the wall. That's my screen, basically, and then have, like, if I want a little computer screen to watch whatever, fine. But I'd like to be able to see my chat this big, so I don't even have to wear these glasses. I can see the wall perfectly fine. So, and the paintings on the wall, I just can't see up close. So I hate to have to type down here, but have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how I'm going to exactly work it yet. I'm having the same dilemma as I had when Copper says, "Oh, I was going to give you this coin. And then you said, oh, I was going to take that coin and put it into chances. And I went, oh. And then I went, well, I'm having the same thing because my father gave me this computer, brand new. Here you go. Have it, glad you like it, blah, blah, blah. It's not the computer that I would have picked out for myself. But at the same time, it's a nice computer. I hate to I don't want to, I'm not looking to piss him off. But I could care less about the touchscreen. I mean, and we're paying a lot for the touchscreen part of it. So you know what I mean? I could care less about that. I just want the power to be in what it can do, what it can handle. And I don't care about touchscreen, could care less about it, And as a matter of fact, the only thing I do is hit it with my finger by mistake. And then it just doesn't, I don't know. So I need to really look and see what I could do. And they might look at it because it's under 90 days old. They might just trade it in for a different unit of some type, is what I'm thinking through Best Buy. What's your opinion on those? The one there, that company. My buddy said it was just kind of a no-name, but it's getting better. Whatever, it started with an L there. The one you said it. You knew which one it was.
Lenovo.
Yeah. I mean, are they okay or?
I don't know how to say this. Pre-built computers, if you're talking laptops, I hate laptops.
No, I'm trying to get away from the laptop.
If you're talking desktop, build your own. Always build your own. Because even if you can't afford the best of the best, you can sacrifice one thing for the other for the time being. Mm-hmm. I would always go with the best graphics card and maybe not the best processor, but get the best motherboard so that everything can upgrade with it.
Okay.
This, which one was it? Okay, this one here. Can't see it, but that computer back there.
Yep.
That computer.
Yep.
Whatever. I know it's hard to see. That's normally lit up, but today it's not. That computer was the first one I put up in this office room.
Okay.
Hold on, let me try to get that. Okay.
And that's a desktop, I'm assuming.
That's a desktop tower.
Yep.
That's a tower. Now that one was a AMD 2000 series ready motherboard.
Okay.
Now, this one that I'm using, that one, this beauty, that's a 3000 series ready.
See, my laptop's an AMD 5000.
So that's actually higher than the desktop. The only problem is you can't upgrade the RAM. You can't upgrade the video card, and you most likely can't upgrade the processor. So the three biggest things that you need to be able to upgrade, you can't.
Yeah, and the one that's in my laptop is a Ryzen.
Not without taking off the whole thing and maybe desoldering.
Yeah, I don't want to be messing with that myself personally.
Which
it'd be one thing if it was 5-6 years old. Okay, now I don't mind playing with it. At brand new, it's still under warranty. I don't dare touch anything. You know what I mean? Just because. But it's a Ryzen. It's a AMD 5000.
5000 AMD.
It's a 4000 or 5000. I think it's 5000. And then it's the Ryzen something. Right, Ryzen 5 or Ryzen. I think it's Ryzen 5 or AMD 5, Ryzen 5000. Maybe you're right, something like that.
Like this one over here, the one I just showed you that's not on. That's a Ryzen. Well, no, when I first built it, it was a Ryzen 3, but it was only a 1000 series. It was a 1300X.
Okay.
And then I took that processor out, put it in I bought a cheap $40 motherboard, which actually was good enough to do 3000 series, but I didn't know when I first bought it. I just saw $40 price tag, so I'm like, I'll buy this, just so that processor wasn't wasted.
Right.
It just I wanted to upgrade my main machines. That could be a backup.
Okay.
So I took that out, put a 1700X in this one, and it went up a little bit in power. Not too much. It was a couple months later, or whatever. I replaced it when it came out. It goes another $150. Well, the 1700X, as far as power goes, is a big jump from the 1300. Now, number-wise, 13 to 17 isn't much, but Then I was like,
but what it can handle is what it matters, you know. They
yeah,
say that the Ryzens they use more threads or something. So even though they may not be as powerful as, let's say, a Intel of the same, let's say Ryzen 5, you have an Intel 5. The Intel 5 is going to be more powerful, but they said the Ryzen uses more threads, therefore it allows itself to be able to do more things at once and still keep up.
no, that's not the way you're saying it. Isn't that way? It's more. It's like my buddy has a Corvette. He spent $43,000 on it.
Mhm.
He's at 460 horse. I spent $18,000. I'm at 440 horse.
Right.
Which one sounds financially smarter?
Right. Well, yeah, yours.
That's basically what you're doing with Intel and AMD. You're almost getting the same amount of power for half the price.
Right.
So it's just you're not getting. It's
meaning what?
Like
which one's half the price? The
AMD.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've always been AMD because I'm like,
yeah, this is like a $600 laptop.
I'm not building servers.
Mhm.
I'm not running like huge businesses that need,
Right.
massive amounts of processing power. I'm just playing video games.
Right. Well, this one says that I can upgrade the memory to a 256 gig, I guess, and also something else can be upgraded
The hard drive.
on the laptop. But again, I'm not exactly sure. I only know that because I was trying to read up on something else about it, and then I read into that too. But again, like you said, when it says upgrade, that doesn't mean it's necessarily plug and play. You know what I mean? It might be me, having to do it, and but I don't know.
Well,
I'm not sure which one is.
So the video card is the biggest thing because that's where all your graphics come from. Hence for graphics card.
Mhm.
So like this one here was $600 or $400 or no, it was about 600 at the time. But all graphics cards, the prices are dropping. Thank God, because they're able to produce them now or whatever.
Right.
This COVID crap is finally ending.
I was gonna say it seemed like I don't know much about it, but they said they were having issues with chips, microchips and stuff.
That's what they were doing for the longest time.
Yeah.
But so like I bought this one for 600. This one was 1,300.
Yeah.
So if you want to be some serious gaming or be able to do multiple things, maybe not all at once. Like I was using it for mining. Same with that one, because the better the video card, the more mining you can do. So I was doing that. Right now they're all on pause because something happened. There was an update to Coinbase. I can't transfer the mined Bitcoin over to my wallet. So I'm just like, I'm just going to stop. Because I can't cash out, so I'm not getting paid for it basically. So I'd just be wasting my electric for nothing.
Yeah.
So that thing's killing my electric enough. Just doing this one of these, the clear,
the
PET G, 230 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And I started it at 200, and the bottom wants to fall off because it wasn't glue. It wasn't.
Yeah, I saw that night. I was sitting here that night. That's great. I remember that.
So I just
hey, John Francis.
Oh, check this one out. I printed this one out earlier today. It's got silk lime on the bottom and bone white.
I love when you do that. Honestly, I think that's so cool. Yeah, I think that's the way to go with that, man. I really, really like that.
Hold on, let me see if I can turn it up.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Come on, focus. There we go.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
If you're looking down at it, it kind of looks glow in the dark,
but
it's not. It's just refracting. So that's another one-off. I'll probably never. Hey, John Francis. Sorry about that. That's probably another one. I'll almost never print again unless I just happen to be going from one color to the next. I'll be doing that instead of the poker chips. I'll just be doing those from now on.
Right.
Because those are functional. I mean, poker chips are fun, but
well, you can always make yourself more when you need them. But I mean, I think you got it going on with that. I think it really takes a very plain Jane thing and just makes it look cool as hell without having to do much. I mean, you're just cleaning off the bottom of the last one, but it works really great.
Yeah, it really throws the pink and yellow. I don't know why I love it. Just it's a great I can't wait to get
The
purple.
contrast
I'm
is
looking
awesome.
at John Francis's little icon in the chat. It's got
Yep.
a purple. I can't wait to get purple because that's another one that my sister is a huge fan. I mean, she'll kill
I
for
love
purple stuff.
Yeah, I love purple
And,
too. Some crazy purple.
Joker purple or Hulk purple
Yep.
shorts, the
Yeah.
purple pants. Yeah. But I forgot I had brown
Yeah.
and gold. I haven't done anything in brown or gold.
Oh, you did get brown. I thought you had brown,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure.
And I got regular green and
I might have to have a couple of feetsels made in brown, in
glass
case.
watermelon red.
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
I never showed it to you.
No, that's not. I thought you printed something in that.
No, it's still in the package.
Something watermelon. No,
it
I
actually
think
fills
not.
up red almost.
Yeah.
Hold on. See, these are supposed to be airtight packages, and they are, but you can't. Normally, you have like a way to reseal them, and every time I try to open them, I end up cutting through the resealing part. So I'm like,
Oh.
there goes that idea. I love this color. This color looks amazing.
I'm thinking, something else you could look into that might work really well for you, might not take long to print, is lures,
Pink.
fishing lures.
That looks orangish.
Yeah,
kinda.
to me it looks like kind of a cross between Fire Engine Red and that like really dark orange.
But it's I don't know how to say this. It's not. It's watermelon. It looks like I'm about to like print from a watermelon, like the
Yeah.
color of a watermelon.
I like it, yeah.
I mean, that's the name. But
How's that one with the black light? I bet that's like pow.
oh my god.
What about fishing lures though? I think you ought to, do you fish at all? Oh yeah.
It does. It does. It does. You just can't see it because it's so bright.
Yeah.
It's glaring at you. It's that bright. So, yeah, this is another one of those ones that really pop in the black light. The lime green, the silk lime doesn't though.
No.
I mean, you really don't need it to. That thing's shiny.
No. What's cool about that is you have this it's almost like that other kind you got there, the silk. Is that silk also or
That's silk lime.
okay.
The gold, that gold treasure box that I tried to make that ended up being a big waste of my life. That one that broke on me.
Yeah.
That was the silk dark yellow or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it so yeah, silk dark yellow. I just happened to look over. That one sucked.
Yeah.
Same with the peak green, which is this one. That one sucked too. That one kept breaking. This one really irritated me doing.
Was it old or something?
Huh?
Was it old or something? Maybe it'd been sitting around getting dry cracked or
I don't know if I know. I was told they soak up water, and I'm like, no, they don't. If anything, they're too dried out. Then I have black. Actually, the other thing, I'd like to just mist it down with some water.
I wonder how it would work with a humidifier. Like if you had a humidifier in there, if that would help or hurt it.
I just leave it alone. It's dry in this room, but all the other ones print fine. So I have silk white.
That's going to be the one that gets sent to me when I win your 3D printer.
What?
The one that breaks and shit. He's going to be like, good, I can finally get rid of that one. And this one right here that does not work at all.
No,
let Jeremy figure it out.
No, actually, when I do the 3D printer race, that will be for that'll be color of your choice, regular color.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just going to go to the store and pick up a roll.
Oh, I see.
Whatever color they want. So whoever wins it, if they want a roll of red, I'll go get red. If they don't have it, I'll have to have a backup. So it's either red or blue or red or green or some kind of a backup color if they don't have it. Or I'll probably ask for three colors to choose from in the order that you'd like them.
Well, and you could always do something where you're like, hey, if you want the glow in the dark, it's going to cost you an extra $20. You know what I mean? and then you don't have to worry about paying extra for it. They send it to you first, and then that way here's your, choices or whatever. I'm hoping no one else wins it but me. I hate to be like a Scrooge like that, but I'm hoping I win that shit. I'd like to Christmas time next year, everybody's getting 3D printed stuff.
So as of right now, I need to get 18 more spots filled.
So I'm the only 2, huh?
So far, I think Tasman said he wanted a spot. I don't know. I'd have to.
I'm going to be doing a mail call pretty soon here, and I'll throw it out there too, and I'll mention to anybody I know that's what's going to be happening, because I have a feeling there are people out there that would probably be interested at least for one shot.
If this intrigues you and wants something that you can just print whatever. Now this is just. It's
not even just that. Car parts, man. You could be making plastic parts.
I could be making so many car parts that.
Oh my god! Medical.
My car is not beat up, so I don't need to make my own parts.
Sure, for sure, yeah.
I'd have to go.
If I had that thing with my old Jeep, man, you know how many parts for my old Jeep that I had to go find the old parts and pay extra because it was off an old Jeep, and I look now and it would have taken nothing for me to change the 2 heater core things and the blah, 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 and have all that done with I literally could have made that whole piece.
Oh, yeah.
I
thought about that. Like most of my pieces, none of them. I mean, the only functionality is holding coins. I have and treasure chest. That's the only.
But that's because who you're talking to right now. If you were talking to a bunch of 4x4 guys, they'd all have 18 different
guys
to print.
Guys in general.
Yeah.
Can you print this vent piece that broke off, or my vent,
or the front of your car, the
grill.
The grill. You could make special grills that had their name or their whatever in them. I mean, it's unlimited. It's unlimited. Yeah. It's all in who you're talking to. That's the fun part, I think, about it. Isn't so much. I see where you're going, because I've had thoughts of like, okay, let's just say I win it. What would I want to do first? Well, I'd ask Copper and ask you what you wanted done, and I'd make you guys something. But then right after that, I'd be like, okay, here we go.
How can I waste this material?
Yeah, but if I was talking to a friend of mine who's a homesteader, I bet he could name off 10 things that he could use if he didn't have to, if he needed something plastic and he was like, well, shit, if you can make me this, I need a gear shift for my truck, or I need a, you know what I mean? Like there's all sorts of different things, model planes. You could build wings. You could build.
Oh, the propellers.
Yeah, or propellers, anything. I mean, anything.
You'd have to smooth them out.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that smooth.
You'd have to sand and paint them and stuff. A lot of people paint all this stuff anyway.
Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing, if you look at it like this, all you see is lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the layers. But if you tilt it just a little bit, you can see the dimples, the little dimples that are in the design.
You'd have to turn it and put it a little closer. I can see it when you're showing me the other way, but. Oh, yeah. It looks like a pineapple, isn't it? It looks just like a pineapple to me.
If I put it upside down, you're like, that's a pineapple. But it's a dragon's egg.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jurassic Park, that's why I wanted to make this. And this isn't even full scale. This is like a third of the size.
Wow.
I got to find the file again so I can print the full size. It basically fills my printer. Like that's how it's like this big.
Yeah.
Like a basketball or whatever.
Yeah.
Melon. So I'm going to make a big one so that it can.
You could make license plate things. Those things that go around license plates.
When you hold them like this. I went out.
I
said to my daughter, I went out there and I had my hoodie on for some reason. And I actually was getting ready to go to the gym. So I was like, hey, Kira, look. And she goes, oh, those are cool. So I ducked around the corner and I stuffed them in my coat and come walking around the corner. She started dying laughing. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm Madonna.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I'm going to print the full-size one. Oh, God, that's going to take forever. Because this took... I started the green one last night. It was already dark.
Yeah.
And it went till... I don't know, when did I put on there that it was done?
I didn't see it. I didn't see that you recorded it.
Oh, you know what? I put it on Instagram. Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I don't have Instagram.
yeah. Well, if you have it, you can link it to your Facebook. So when you post, you can do stories, your
Yep.
life story, whatever, and you can link it, and it'll show up on your Facebook. So like when you're doing your prospecting. Sorry, I couldn't remember the word. When you're doing prospecting, you take little clips, video clips. You just hold down the camera button instead of hitting. You hold it, and it'll take a few second video.
Oh,
You can upload that to what's it called, to YouTube, or
is that how they do the shorts on YouTube?
I don't
Same
know.
idea where it's like a 30-second short or something.
No, then you just record a short video. Like my announcement video for yesterday's $50 box. I just took hit record. Hey, doing a $50 box. I got whatever, these two boxes, and then I just recorded it as short as I could. And then okay, bye.
Right.
I don't even think I said bye. Okay, see ya. And then just ended it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it is where my motivation for doing announcement videos just isn't there. It just is not. So that was my very first announcement video. I forgot to put the word announcement because I forgot the word announcement. I was like, what is this called? This is a video for letting people know. And for the longest time, it was like hours after I posted it that the word announcement, like announcement video, popped in my head. And I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I am going to move my printer back over here because over there it's just too far away. The cameras can't reach it. I started to move it, and then I was like, well, I need to move some other stuff around because I was thinking about it. And I'm like, this sucks. Ever since I moved computers, it still has all my files on it. And all my settings. In fact, I actually deleted all my Stream Deck files, so I have no Stream Deck buttons. I don't even have it plugged in anymore, and I can't hit that button. That was like nice.
It was like nice.
Yeah, nice. Or the other ones were like, what? What the?
Ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got. What? Which one was it? The one with the black guy that was talking about hide your kids, hide your wife. That one is now copyrighted.
Huh.
Okay, can't play that no more. But sure, Honey Brown, I'm good with that. And Not Today, that one I can play. I can play the bad lip reading one. Boom, 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 boom. Seagull, stop it now.
Right. Yeah.
And then
this
that
thing's freezing up my thing. I can't even play the background on this one. Hold on, I gotta switch that out. I gotta turn that off. It's like my whole computer's freezing up. I tried putting a background.
Yeah, your computer just can't hack.
No, well, this one's a Chromebook.
Yeah.
So it's not made. It gave me the warning. It takes up a lot of blah, 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 blah. And I went, yeah. I want to try it anyway. And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that's not going to work. Like I'm frozen solid. Come on now.
No, you're moving on my screen. It's just you're moving very slow. You're like, I hear your words. Okay, now.
There we go. Yeah.
Don't ever do that again.
No, that was just from trying to put a background. Normally, I can run my background on my laptop, no problem. That's no problem. This is that little Chromebook. It just can't do it. Yeah. It also, I don't know. You're supposed to say, they say with your green screen too, it helps, but I don't have that. I'm telling you right now, I looked at my storage unit today, man. I've got 70 speakers. I've got 100-pound speakers. I've got so much stereo stuff that I had a whole workshop that I could play in, before for this house. Mm-hmm. And I got to figure out a way to put that on the basement so that I think when I can go do these things like we're doing now, I could like go do it in the basement, have music playing in the background, do my thing. Is that a picture of your car?
No, that's a picture of what my car will kind of look like when I'm done.
Oh, nice.
I like this hood here. Cowl inducted plus the vents on the side, the vents right here. Oh, you can't see my hand.
Yeah.
Where's my hand? Okay, the vents right there.
Yeah.
And then
I always said they looked like tiger or they looked like shark.
Gills.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun and all, but it doesn't do a good job. Like Blur is okay, I guess. It's not the best though.
I don't even know that mine would handle blur. I don't think this will handle background.
Yours will just have a crap.
Sitting here like this, it's fine, but yeah.
Let me go cancel it again.
Why would you? What happened?
I'm just goofing.
Oh.
Let me think that something's wrong and then just go cancel. I can't believe it. As soon as I hit cancel, I'm like, Jesus God. And then if you look at this, I was so mad. I shoved the thing under there, and I started cracking it up, and it bent it when it was hot. So now it's like permanently bent.
That's the one that you took off from before that just started.
Yeah.
It may turn into something that says Partridge Family Prospecting, and the rest gets cut off.
I dropped this down. The base was so thick.
Yeah.
So I dropped it down. So the base is pretty thin. So thin you can see right through it where the coin.
Have you seen
light through there?
Oh yeah.
See, well, I mean, you can see my hand from behind it. That's how thin it is. You can see light through it.
Yeah.
So
wow. I think I asked you this the other night, but have you seen the tops that are the things that go on top of the print top there, and it goes on, you clip it on or whatever, or it's magnet. I don't know what it's, but you take it when it's time at the end of the thing, you just grab one end and you do this, and it just pops everything off, and then you put it back down and it's done. You don't have to scrape it. No more scrapers.
Oh yeah.
They're like $50.
Yeah, I'm fine with what I got here. I mean,
yeah.
It's just, to me, it's just extra money wasted.
Right.
That I don't need to waste on it.
I got excited seeing one of those scanners. I was like, oh, it's a handheld one. It can't be that much. $700 for that handheld one that you got to spin by hand, you know? And I'm thinking, I can't even imagine one that you stick on a turntable and let go around and it does it. I mean, you got to be double on that.
$1,200.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll wait until they get down to like 500 or 400. Then I'll buy one. I'm not trying to. I mean, I should wait till it's dang near free, but find one in a garage sale.
Now, let me ask you a question. I saw somebody the other day, and I don't know if they were using the same type of system. I thought it was a newer one like you have, but one of the newer ones. Mm-hmm. They called it something, and they said this guy was building a car, and he has a hard shell car. His wheels, his rims are hard, and then he prints tires, and the tires were rubbery.
Yeah.
Now, is that just a different filament that you're using to keep it soft?
Yeah, it's a rubber filament.
So, would that still work on this machine that you have there? Just with a lower temperature, I'm assuming.
I would say yes if they make it with the size of filament I need.
The reason I'm asking is there's stuff that I need for doing my dredging. Some of it is like I have a mouthpiece. You know, I have your what's it called? I'm running a blank here. I have air coming from my dredge going to the
rebreather.
Yes, and it comes in and and you can but it has a mouthpiece that goes over it, right? That just goes into your mouth. It hooks on. Well, the thing that I got last year for it, because I have the one that's built with that comes with all that. Then I have a mask that I can put on for snorkel that comes off the top. And I did a lot of research. It's the only one that vents out the sides. All the other ones vent out the same tube that it comes in. So you're not getting fresh air. What I'm going to do is I want to take that off. It leaves you with a nub about this big. What I'd like to do is 3D print a piece that goes on there, but it's got to be soft enough that I can press on and then I can take a zip tie and tighten it on. That will hook my air directly to the top of my head. Constant flow of fresh air into my face. Never fog up because I have a full face mask. It'll never fog up and it'll always be pushing bubbles out the side. But I need to be able to print the piece that hooks onto the top. And I may also need to print the part that you put in your mouth,
So then
that way I can have two people breathing at the same time.
So I would say look into some CAD software and get familiar with it now.
I did download it on the computer so that I could start learning it.
Start getting used to it because you're going to have to design that. You might be able to download a rough model.
Yeah.
My big light just fell. But you're going to have to fabricate a lot of it on your own. So I would say get used to CAD software now.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a pain. That's going to be your biggest problem. It's never the printing. It's always the designing.
Well, right. Well, and to me, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way for me to read it and look at it and see it and know that that's what I want it to do. I want it to be 2 inches by 1 inch by
$700 scanner. That's the quickest way is scan the item in. Like the mouthpiece, the rubbery mouthpiece.
I know that I've seen other people buy the mouthpieces, and I'm pretty sure that's how they're made. Is same idea as they're being printed. So I feel like probably I could look up a mouthpiece for
molded. Probably be molded. The rubbery mouthpiece that you bite on, but there's flaps that go in between your gums and cheek. Those are molded.
Yeah,
those are all molded. They're just mold injected. Whatever.
Right.
Injection molding
with the rubber. Yeah.
I mean, technically, you got the
one that's on the top. If I can make that mask work, I'd much rather the other mask be my mask that I use all the time because I can see everything around me, and with that one, I can talk. I don't have anything in my mouth. I can literally talk because all my air comes through the top.
You're like Vader.
Yeah, but I can be like, yeah, hey, listen, I need some help. Can you grab that rock over there? Blah, 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 blah. If I'm wearing a mouthpiece, it would be more like. Give me like a rock, So I'd honestly rather use the cheaper. It came with like $150 mask. It looks like one of those old sex latex masks. I don't really like the idea of using it. I will if I have to, but
the Mrs. likes your gimp suit. Come on, don't lie. She's like, just zip the lips. That's all you got to do, honey.
If I showed you this thing, man, you'd die laughing. It's got 2 eyes, right? And then nothing else, just latex down to here, and it's a wide opening. And with a strap.
Never mind. She's getting you the old ball gag.
I'm telling you, man. The guy was showing me. He's like, oh, and it comes with a mask if you're interested. I'm like, yeah, I'll take whatever it comes with. And he shows me the mask in my face. I was like I had to think to myself, am I really ever going to wear that? Because
did you pull that mask out of the right closet there, buddy? Was that the wrong drawer? Are you sure?
I was looking for the ball gag that went in there,
Yeah.
It looked like that, to be honest.
Was there little belt straps off to the side, for the strap that in there? And it was like
something, man, something. It's freaky looking. So I figured I'd let my Megan wear that one, and I'd wear my other one. But
that's where the new term prospecting comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man,
he's
sneaking in the background. He says,
"Yeah,
hey, Muscle Shell."
When you said, I was like, "Is there someone?" I thought someone might have been sneaking over there
in your background over there. Yeah,
like,
Has that thing started printing skulls yet?
Sorta.
Right at the beginning.
As soon as it gets done with the flat part, it's already printing everything.
Yeah.
So like on this one, you can see it's almost to this layer right now.
Wow.
Hold on, I got to turn off my camera for a second. It is just underneath this, so like you can see the footprints.
Yeah.
And the very, very nubs of the skulls.
Nice. Those are the newer design where they got bigger with the pieces, right?
I just had the bottom of a skull pop off in my hand on this one.
Uh-oh.
No, the one that was here.
Oh.
One skull. Little tiny base of the skull. Teeny tiny base of the skull. Just popped off. It was attached on the side. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, they're barely hanging on.
Barely getting attached to it.
Yeah, so there's a couple. Oh, there's another one that just popped off in my hands. Well, there's 3. I mean, I could break that one off. Oh, there's 4. Any more freaking weak pieces? Yeah,
Right here.
they're barely. Once they print all the way, it'll be different. But skulls are a little.
The ones that I was having over here, they feel like they're on there really well.
Well, you got to remember, I raised them. I made it bigger.
Yep.
So I mean, if this one,
I'm excited to see. That's the part that I'm excited to watch. Like, I can't wait to actually just sit there and watch the skulls. Like, just that's the addicting part. I have been literally sitting here for 3 days, 4 days, going, when is this guy going on? It's driving me nuts. I just want to like watch something get printed. I'm like,
I mean, you can't see much right now, but it's there. Hold on. Let's get some extra light over there. Yeah,
what'd you do? Lose the camera that you used to use over there or something?
No, I moved
Or were you set? Yeah, okay, you were set up
that
to
was
right
sitting right here. Like
That's what it was.
literally right
Okay.
next to this desk,
Yeah,
and now it's not. So
I gotcha.
basically, it's over there, and it
Yep.
was right here.
That would make sense. Okay.
So the camera can look right here. I could easily put the camera right there. That's why I'm going to move it back. But I got to the table that I had sitting here. I took it down to the basement, which getting it out this door is not fun. But I'm like, oh well, you know.
When I want to show close-ups like that, I mean, I don't have a 3D printer, but when I want to show close-ups, and I have this, StreamYard like you, what I normally do is I I message myself the link on my phone. And then what I can do is go on my phone, and that usually says CoinCam. And then I can set that up on a tripod wherever I want in that room, aiming at whatever I want up close. And that turns into the camera that just sits in the corner while, so it can be shown printing or shown whatever. But yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. I just got to run over here real quick.
So you. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Click on that. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. Click on that. Oh, yeah, I gotta mute that. Up. Okay. Okay. Is that not that? Okay. Sweet. There you go. Hey, where did he go? He's gone now. Well, I was able to get my phone hooked up, so we'll just do that. Partridge. Partridge. You can't hear me.
There you go.
I got my phone on here. My phone on here. Is this making you nauseous? There you go.
There we go.
That's my phone, so it should. It should. I'll just do this. Alrighty then. Hold on. I'll get my chair over here. Is that any brighter? Well,
Yeah.
it's not the right angle, but give me a second. Let me work something out here. Hold on. Still working on it.
No hurry.
Oh crap! You're like, I need my fix.
I've been awful, man. I mean, I hate to admit that I'm slightly addicted to this because I'm not a big addiction person, but I miss days of not doing this. I don't have to do it every day. I get bored with it, but then after about 2 days of not being bored with it, I want it back. Like, take the weekend off. Okay, what are we printing? You know, it's like that's how I feel sometimes.
How's that?
Yeah.
That's all I got, because like anything more, and it's just gonna go to crap. So
Yeah,
and that's my
good.
phone, so it's pretty much staying focused like the whole time. It just is gonna cut in and out like that due to internet. You can see it hitting the box.
Yeah. Have you now? Is that thing that says Ender on it, the plate, is that glass or is that metal?
It's glass.
It is glass. That's what I thought. I was going to say. I've seen a couple. Some were clear, some were black.
Yeah,
But
it's clear, but it's got a lot of tiny little black dots on it, which almost makes it look black.
yeah, okay.
This
I brought home 2 of my 1800s trunks from storage today.
My dad loved those damn things. Oh,
the trunks.
Yes, I have 2 of his in my basement, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, why? Why do you have these?
I love them. I love them. You know, you figure those things were put on anything from train cars to backs of cars to stagecoaches. You know what I mean? And they were strapped down with a leather strap and went cross country. You know, I mean, it's amazing to think about what those things went through. I think I have one still with the key. The other one, I don't know if I have the key anymore, but I don't lock the center part anyway.
Yeah, my dad didn't have his. He lost his key and had to crack it open.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool before you had to find that or rip the key thing open. So yeah, like there it is, printing away. No, I didn't even think to do that. Go on my phone and click the link, and then just put like, here's the connection.
Yeah, well, it just gives it an option. That's what Megan and I do. That's what we use we used it for our Zoom cam. Then we got a Zoom cam.
Oh God! Well, I'm using.
You could probably put if you use a Feetzel, put your phone in the Feetzel, and they'll probably hold it right up.
Well, I only have the big Feetzel here.
Oh. I saw T was using hers. I was pretty excited about that. Philip the board says his was awesome.
Let's turn it around the other way. Hey, that works. That way. If I put it the backward way, it works. But it's shaking the whole desk. Like the whole desk is making it shake.
Oh.
So it's just like, let me spin. Break stuff there. Oh, there we go. I gotta make my phone or my camera. One of my cameras have to fall every stream. It's just a thing.
Hey, all things silver. How's it going? Thanks for coming by.
I don't know.
Watching us do some 3D prints.
just not.
I'm just the cheering section, really. Will's the one doing the 3D printing, but
Here's my very bearded cheerleader.
that's right.
Yeah, that's my wobbly phone, but you get an idea of what he's doing. That's Partridge's coin holder slabby thing.
I've got the
Channels.
I got about a half ounce or so of silver to put aside to put in that.
Can you show him the one I already printed for you? Is that
Yeah.
that what's ready? And then you get an idea of what it looks like.
Hold on just a second.
Like this one is going to be a little bit bigger, just a tiny bit wider than the one that he already had that I already printed for him. But this is meant to hold 3 coins. Basically, it's going to look like this. It's going to hold 3 coins like this, 3 capsuled coins, and then it'll have the camera's not even working. It's not pointing right. The chest, a treasure chest there on the left, closest to the camera, and then the 3 coins along the back edge. Partridge Family Prospecting. Yeah, here it is. There you go. Oh, yeah. Back her up a little to your right.
Yep.
So you got the skull. Yeah.
Let me come back a little. There we go.
Treasure chest, skulls, pickaxe, Jolly Roger, footprints in the sand.
Yeah, look at these footprints.
Up a little bit. There you go.
And the skulls. I mean, I don't know if you can get a really good view on how awesome they are, but the skulls are really, really cool.
For how small they are, they are tiny, but they are very detailed.
And these right here are probably built for about, I don't know, $50 probably, you'd say, probably, right?
No, those are 1 ounce rounds.
Yeah, but we couldn't throw all 3 in there, remember?
You can without the capsule cover. Or you can put 2, you can put 1 on each end and then 1 without a capsule
Gotcha.
cover in the center.
Yeah. And then this, whoops.
Because the spacing wasn't right.
This is going to fit about, I'd say about between a half ounce and an ounce of, probably an ounce of silver shot. And then we have the shovel.
You know, I'm looking at this because I'm gonna pull give you some crap here. Why is it not painted?
Why is it not painted?
Yeah, you said you were gonna paint it.
Oh, I'm gonna totally.
5 months later, 5 months goes by, not a single drop of paint.
Well, I was gonna paint the one that fit everything I needed it to fit. You know what I mean? So I was gonna paint that one, and then this one would become like the extra.
That should be your testing for your paint, honestly.
That could be. I might change it so all I really care about is the brown.
Gold nuggets, he says.
I would do brown on this.
I agree. I
would do brown on this. If I could find a little brass or something, I would do that part brass.
I would fill the chest with gold nuggets instead, like he said.
I have almost enough to do that. For all of my ring goal, everything we've saved for our wedding rings, my guess is it would fill the chest just barely.
Yeah, just every time you go prospecting, just save the nuggets about the size, a little, like in between the skull size and smaller.
Right.
That are on there. And that would look much better to have the gold in it.
Yeah.
See, maybe like put a clear top on it. So no one can
I may use, instead of paint, I may just use use permanent marker. Like, you know, we have a bunch of different colors of permanent marker.
I would say get an airbrusher.
Oh, yeah, I don't have an. Well, actually, I can't say it. She does have an airbrusher for food, so I bet I could use something like that.
My camera's just wobbly as hell. It looks drunk.
But anyway, he did that, and then this. Definitely one of my faves. Feetzels that say PFP on them.
Oh, no, a big glob.
Those suckers will hold, I don't even know, quite a bit. It'll hold an ounce, no problem. It'll hold a 8 ounce, no problem.
I may have to edit this file. It might not print right.
Why?
Mm.
What's the matter?
I just found a little piece of filament that was right behind it, like it broke off. So there might be an issue with one or two of these skulls that I might have to modify, which is fine. Whatever. If it doesn't print 100%, I'll fix it. You fill, just slowly fill the chest with little nuggets along the way. Yeah, I think that would work because you have your 3 silver coins, and then fill it with gold, and then you got silver and gold.
Yeah, I'm totally all about that. We're going to be dredging this summer. We didn't get much dredging done last year, but I am hoping that with the dredging, that when we come up, we have at least a few grams of gold every time. And if that's the case, it wouldn't take much to fill that with gold. It's not very big of a chest. If you look at it,
that's going to hold about an ounce.
In comparison to my finger, it's really.
It'll hold an ounce at least of gold.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If not more. Shush.
I'm so interested in seeing what the skulls are going to look like bigger.
SHTF. I have no idea who that is.
SHTF, scrapping, hoarding, tinkering for fun.
Oh, scrapping, hoarding.
Yeah.
Make me a channel round. I need a holder to hold my round when he gets done with it. I'm actually working on all things silver. Let me bring it up and I'll show you the web. I clicked on the wrong thing. Because I was on Tinkercad earlier, and I'll bring it up here in a second. This is one that I was working on when I was working on this. For a single round, but right now it's just for a $50. But actually, I don't know if that's for a $50 or not. Hold on. Yeah. It'll hold a 1 ounce round, but I designed it for 1 coin. Now let me share the. Let me do this. I'll bring it over here. Share the screen. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Boom. So if you need something printed, let me know. Basically, I do $10 to design to work on the design with you, to figure out what you want, and then go from there for pricing as far as the part goes.
I like the designing part. I think that's probably my most favorite part. And then the addicting part, though, afterwards is the staring at it. Every layer that's getting done is just amazing to me.
Yeah.
I've heard they have them that make stuff in metal. That's kind of exciting, too.
I feel like I could put some skulls on here if I wanted to. But I don't want to. I could put a single skull on. Oh. No. Yeah, it's knocking some of the skulls off. Yeah. Yeah, you hear it crackling?
What did you say? Can I hear it crackle?
Yeah, it knocked off another base to a skull.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, what's it doing? What's the problem?
What the skulls aren't deep enough into the base.
Oh.
Look. Yeah, what did I do? I don't know.
Because that means all your other skulls that are building on top of it are going to pop off with them, you mean?
What's that?
The other skulls that are then being built on top of those are going to fall off basically together, all of it?
Just those ones.
Like I'm trying to look at mine to see. You must have buried the skulls partially down.
Yeah, and I think I might have to cancel this. I'm going to let it go a little longer, but I might have to cancel this. There's a couple of the.
And on this one, you put your AEH. You have it on the side thing, right?
What's that?
You put your AEH on the side thing on this one, right? Like it's part of the box.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm wishing I knew where my son's brown marker was right now. He goes through them like crazy.
Let's see. You'll have to print him bigger chest. Yeah, I've got a bigger version I can do. LNW, yes, this is another one of his. Let's stop the share screen. There it is. But this one seems to be giving me issues, so I'm going to have to edit the file. Thank God I'm already here, because then I can just move that over there. I don't know why the skulls are giving issue. But we will make this happen. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. He's hidden all his markers. We picked up a bunch of art supplies today, though. So, how did she put the snacks for me? Yeah, we picked up a bunch of art supplies. So, we probably have all the paints we need just to do it that way. Hey, L&W. Good seeing you. L&W says, something tells me this is another stand for Partridge. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, man. Trying to give everybody their turn fairly. Then I started, my addiction kicked in, and I need to start watching something be printed again. So, can we see how you got the other set up?
Huh?
I haven't painted yet. I'm still looking for my brown paint and stuff. But that's how the other one came out. It's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, I sunk them all in, so I'm going to have to... I have to do something with this here.
This was really thick. Did you make it thinner or something?
I did, but it's not the thickness of the base. It's I lifted up the skulls to make them high, like to make them bigger. I lifted them up too, and I didn't realize I was doing that when I did it.
Oh.
It some of them are not fully. They're not adhering to the layer. It's too. They're like floating, basically.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize that there was any floating, so I should technically cancel this one, but I'll let it go because it'll still be functional. It'll have one or two skulls that won't work. Like they just won't be there.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. It'll take a while. Oh, it's hard to order. I got to work tomorrow. I got. What do I got to do? I got to take back the $50. Try and order some more. My birthday's coming up next weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Well, thank you. I'm getting old.
Yeah, aren't we all?
I'll be 55. No.
I was going to say, shut up. You are not.
I'll be 42. And, oh, God. I got Monday and Tuesday requested off so that I'll have a 4-day weekend because my birthday falls on Sunday. I was like, well, I don't drink often at all. I really don't drink. But in the off chance I want to have a few beers, I normally feel like crap the next day.
Yeah.
Like I just feel groggy. I'm not going to want to work if I decide that I want to have a couple of beers. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take a couple of days. One of those days, Saturday, if the weather's nice. Sorry for yawning. I'm so tired. If the weather's nice, I'm going to drive it down to West Virginia and take the Camaro. And we'll see what she can do on the open road. I got 2 brand new front tires. And at 60 miles an hour, like just see how that table's shaking right now. That's my wheel, my steering wheel.
That's not good.
Yeah, so the old tires are choppy as all hell. So I think I might have a bad bushing in the control arm or something. I'm not sure because I never heard anything bumping around. But
not anything on your rim or anything like that?
No. They didn't see anything there. But one guy's like, I think I saw your whole front end shake when you were backing up, when the guy was backing up out of the shop and hit the brakes, which would make sense that why my tires were choppy because they're out of alignment.
Oh, yeah.
Due to a failed part. So I'll take the trip and I'll come back, whatever. But then I'll take it to the shop and, have them fix it. Take it back to the dealer. I'm like, yeah, because I have a 3-year warranty on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever's shaking, whatever's doing, fix it and align it because it's. I did have an as is purchase, but I bought a warranty, so I don't know. That's supposed to cover everything.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I still had warranty left over from my other Camaro, which I never used, although I should have, because the brakes were bad as soon as I got them. Like the pad was broke off from the metal bracket.
Yeah.
And it was just sliding around back and forth inside there. Oh, the Camaro. You want to see the Camaro? I'm sorry.
I think we got to build a mini version of my dredge. That'll be one of my next projects.
Oh, you can't even see it. Oops.
Put a tiny little electrical motor in there.
See how nice those colors look? You hear that click? Whenever you hear that click, it's catching on one of those things like tink, tink. All right, check this out. Those colors are popping because it's my phone. Let's take a look at this now. Yeah, see the red?
Yeah.
Red. It's a different green.
I like the silk, though. It makes you feel like a
see that cartwheel? Look at that cartwheel. That's how you know it's genuine silver. No. Hold on. Now do you see how red that is? How orange? See?
Nice.
There's the silk. There's the orange, the silk orange. There's the twinkling pink. As you know what it looks like. See, doesn't that look like what see in person? There's poop brown.
Megan took that one to work, the Feetzel with that on it.
See, check this out.
She took that pink one to work all day. This is the silver one you made.
The twinkling. Well,
but the
twinkling silver.
Yeah, it's hard to. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna say it's hard to see the sparkles until you get it right on the light, but
Now
it
do
is
you see the difference?
crazy sparkly.
See that color?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, it's gonna look good.
But yeah, like my regular cameras on my computer just suck for color.
Has L&W show seen it in with the black light?
I don't know.
Your car?
LW? Have you seen? Looks almost copper. What? Did you see the 3D? Any of these? Well, I can't show them the. Actually, yeah, I got. Look at this. One of my favorites. That's pink. See the pink now? Now you can see the pink, the actual color pink. Any other time, the thing's like, move. Boom. Now do you see the pink and yellow? All right, so let me show you what happens when you take that car and you put it next to black light. When you take rainbow, hold on. Pow. And look at pink.
Yeah, it's cool.
I can't get any closer, but that's how close I can get. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, some of the colors just really, really pop under the black light.
I did see that All Things Silver. Yeah, I was literally in the bathroom, and Megan goes, "Will Smith just smacked around Chris Rock," and I went, "What?" I'm like, "That can't be right." And then I watched it a bunch of times. It sounds more like he slapped him. I was wondering why Chris Rock didn't go across the stage. I was thinking, okay, now if I punch somebody, they're going to move. If they don't move, then I've got something wrong with me because they should be at least falling over. And but then it said something, but he slapped him. I don't think it was closed fist. And yeah, for saying something, a joke about his wife, which I don't know if his wife has cancer or something, maybe, but she had a bald head, and he says, he goes, and Jaden, he says, I mean, you something about the doing G.I. Jane 2. And at first Will's laughing, and then all of a sudden the camera goes from Will to the other, and he starts laughing like, "Oh, Will's coming up to talk to me, ha 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 ha!" And he's laughing. He just hauls off and whacks him. And starts yelling at him, "Don't ever put my wife's name in your mouth." I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay, this is either going to be a massive lawsuit or right in the awards, right in the Oscars. Pretty surprising.
There it is. Hold on.
I love you. G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. All right?
Oh, her eyes.
Yeah. Well, watch what happens.
Oh.
Like he thinks it's a joke still.
Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith, that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh. Richard. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
He just went quiet.
Yeah, it will for a minute just because they shut it down. But if you hold on, watch what he says to him. You'll be able to read his lips.
Oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I watched it a bunch of times. I wanted to see if it was true.
Huh.
This extraordinary vision.
Come on.
I love you. G.I. James. Oh, Nick Mike's name. Nick Mike's name. Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump. Keep my wife's name out of mouth. I'm going to, okay? Okay. A G.I. Jane. Sure.
Wow, he really.
It was a wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My guess is they're probably going to be. I don't know how good of friends they are, but if they aren't really, really good friends, my guess is going to be somebody's going to be in trouble tomorrow.
Richard.
So, I guess. How do I don't know. Wow. Like, okay.
I watched it over and over, and it's not like a full-on hit. He kind of slaps him.
Yeah, he kind of upward slapped him,
Yeah,
but at a funny angle.
yeah. So I'm not really sure what to think of that yet. Like I said, everybody might be cool tomorrow, and sometimes you got to watch what you say about jokes, I guess, you know. Assaulted a man on live TV. Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wanted to press charges against Will Smith and make a couple of million, he probably could. But my guess is Chris Rock's got a pretty good personality, probably says a lot of crap about a lot of people. Will Smith, I think, is probably the same way. My guess is the reason his wife is bald right now is probably a touchy subject. And I'm sure that things will calm down tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Definitely not the way he should have handled it. But if you look at his wife's face, if I were to look at my wife, even if I was giggling about the joke and I looked at my wife and all of a sudden she was looking at me like that, I'd be saying something too.
Yeah.
Just because I'd feel bad that she felt bad.
The look on her face was like total disgust for the joke.
Right? That's true. I wonder if you can play that as a video, like just play it in the background as a video, and if people will, see it there first, see it at your thing first.
Oh no, it's all over the place. I don't need to try and get views on it. Like, I'm not worried about it. I know that views are what get you popular and whatnot, but that's not not what my channel's about. So just someone telling me to check it out, I'll take a look, but I don't need to upload it and all that.
I think tomorrow, like all things silver, I think tomorrow people will have calmed down. I'm sure Chris Rock will apologize for not meaning to offend so much. He'll also apologize for taking his side far too far. And I think they've always probably been friends to an extent, and that's probably what it'll work out. That's my guess. Those guys are all in the same business.
Yeah. I don't. Oh well. See, I'm reading All Things Silver's comment. I think that's why he was laughing. Then he saw her and knew he had to do something. Well, no, he didn't have to do anything. Like, to be honest, words are words. If you let them bother you, then okay, whatever. But do you have to? No, you don't have to let them bother you. What the heck do words do? I guess you'd have to be younger to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna. Well, Will Smith is this 50-some-year-old guy. He doesn't have to be up there smacking people.
No, but if you look over at your wife and let's say she's breaking down into tears because of what someone just
all I saw out of her was like a sneer for the comment. Not, I didn't see her breaking down.
No, me neither. But
saw her like hate the joke. That is not something you get up and smack another man for.
Right.
There's no need for it. He just wanted to be like extra at that moment. For what reason? I don't know. But
right. You could have seen him backstage and took care of it.
From what I understand, not too long ago, they were having marital problems that she cheated on him. So now he's got to make up for it in some way. I don't know.
Oh.
Like there was a whole bunch of memes and jokes about her cheating on him.
Did she cheat on him with a military guy?
Or a friend of theirs or something. I don't know. The person really doesn't matter, but I'm
just wondering if G.I. Jane came into play with that. You know, if that was why.
He said it because she was looking like she was going into the military like Demi Moore did.
Right.
When she did G.I. Jane, she shaved her head.
Right.
So maybe even it just they're millionaires, right?
Yeah.
What in the hell do they need to do getting caught up in some legal bull crap?
Right. Oh, like I said, I don't think tomorrow there will be. I think they'll talk about it between the next 12 hours.
Chris Rock wants to be an ass. He could throw him in jail for assault and sue the shit out of him for embarrassing him in front of millions of people. The Oscars or whatever that it was supposed to be a upbeat, lively thing where people do get roasted. You know, that's kind of what people do to each other. But to get physically violent over it, I'm sorry, that's immature to me. Like, I personally lost a lot of respect for Will Smith for doing that. He didn't have to do that. He could have just said, taken him aside after the whole thing and be like, don't do that again. You know, because that's the mature way to do it.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. Backstage, he could have pulled him aside and been like, listen, you do it again, blah, 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 and giving him that, you know what I mean? He could have just done it that way. But I also, as far as them having an open relationship, that can go really, really, really well. And it can also kill a relationship really, really fast, depending. So
yeah.
I couldn't do it myself, but
here's all the pieces that came out so far.
Those are just little skull tips?
Yep. Bases, skull bottoms.
I mean, if it's only that and then some skulls look broken, that's fine. That's what old skulls stuck in things would look like, right?
Yeah. But they have an open relationship. Oh, God. Okay. So, I'm going to end this here because it's 1:13 for me and I got to work tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I don't have my phone will die before this print is done, so unfortunately I can't.
Oh no!
Yeah, I can't let that go all night.
All right.
If I can get my other computer going, but even then, that one when I pull on the cords, it drops out and then it comes back. So
no worries.
Tomorrow, what I'll do I'm just going to let it print until it's done. But if it messes up, then I'll fix. I've already fixed the file. On the file, I've dropped the skulls deeper into the base.
Yeah.
Then I'll print it again. But
we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, it's just a matter. And the other one, I'm raising the infill to 20%, so it infills it a little bit more than this one.
Yeah.
And what do I do is kick the studio. Kick them out. Kick myself out. Does it tell me I was kicked? No, it just goes back to. It should say, "You've been kicked. What'd you do?" Yeah. What's your language foul?
Man.
Oh, you're dying. You all right?
Oh yeah.
Have a good night, all things silver. Thanks for coming in. Hope to see you again. Also, Shell. Let me read this off real quick. LNW show. I think that's it for now. Oh, John Francis and John Ruck and Money Maniacs. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out for even a brief moment.
Definitely good seeing y'all.
But yeah, so tomorrow, we're gonna try and get some. Sorry about all the yawning. I'm gonna try and get some quarters to go through, and maybe just do a stream with the quarters and 3D prints. You know, have the camera going off in the background or something, and I'll probably be 3D printing something. I need to start printing. I'm gonna start printing the movable pieces, like the snakes and stuff, or the squids and whatnot. I'm gonna try those. Because those are supposed to
The ones that you can actually physically move after.
Yeah, they articulate.
I saw something the other day and I thought, oh man, I wonder if you can do that. It was so cool.
Yeah, I can do it. It just, you gotta be careful the way you, like, scraping it off of a hard surface is actually scary.
So are you making each piece and putting it together, or does it come all put together? And
It prints it all together.
Wow.
Just like the chest.
Yep.
The hinges are printed in between there. They're just,
yeah. That's so cool.
But it's
Yeah,
tiny.
that'd be neat.
It's really neat how it does it. It just there's a tiny little piece between the two connecting parts, or the two loose parts that connect them together, and you just break that off, and then it's loose.
Right.
So the hinge part, I guess. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't have the camera set up the right way.
Ah.
If this one fails, I'll move the printer next to me, and that way I can have the printer closer to the cameras.
Mhm.
Whether I use my other computer or this one, I should actually use my other computer. But yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll get it done.
Sounds
tomorrow. It'll be, if I don't get it done tomorrow, it'll be someday this week. But
I'm around. You know I'm around.
yep.
So cool, man. All right. Well, have an awesome night. And I appreciate what you do. And everybody in chat, have a great night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the support. And yeah, we'll catch you soon, man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Good night, everybody. Bye.